welcome into our cinema
Oh.
studio.
So lovely to be here. I
You're
love
gonna be-
movies, so
Oh,
it's
do you?
great. Yes,
Perfect.
I love cinema, so this is my favorite spot in the house. Cinema and a popcorn.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's great.
Oh, love it.
Good. Well, that actually is freshly popped popcorn right there for you.
Wow. Cheers.
How do we say cheers in Croatian?
Živjeli.
Živjeli.
Yes.
Wow. I don't think I did that right, but I tried.
No, you did well.
All
You
right.
did good.
Eva Majoli, welcome
Oh my God,
to
I'm scared what
Cinema
I'm going to see.
Sessions.
Iva Majoli, the number 7 seed.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Wow. I feel it's been another life.
Baby Eva,
know.
1996.
Oh my God. Oh
This
my
was your
God.
first Australian Open. Why didn't you play the Australian Open before 96?
Wow, I don't know actually. I think the seasons were so long those days that we would finish beginning of December, and I think many players at that time skipped Australian Open sometimes,
Yeah.
which I could not imagine right now because it's one of my favorite places to come, and I love spending a couple of weeks here in January. So in my next life, I would have never missed Australian
yeah.
Open.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was looking back at your record. You happened to only play here 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've probably been back more than 6 times.
Yes, I've been back many more times than those 6 times.
What do you remember of being 18 and then you get all the way to the quarterfinals
Oh my God,
against
Monica killed me in this match.
she
I had a
did. She did.
boyfriend drama before this match, so
Did you?
I wasn't there with my mind. I was more in the fight, which I was gonna finish after the match.
You were.
So
Wow, we're getting the true cinema here.
yeah, well, it is a cinema, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I love Monica. She's, a great person and a good friend. And I have to say, we played the week after this, we played in
Tokyo.
And I had my little revenge. So
Love
I wish I did better here against her.
Terrific tennis.
I actually was, as we were getting ready for this, one of the commentators in this clip says, and here's Iva Majoli, the next Monica Seles. Do you
yeah.
remember those comparisons?
A lot, yes. We come from the same country those days, and Monica was always my idol. I look up to her. I was fortunate enough to be at the same time in Bollettieri when she was there and
the
got
academy in
at the
Florida.
academy, and got a lots of great advices for her from her dad. So yeah, I think it was amazing era for women's tennis. Those 10 years. Now when I mention all the names that I played with, like Monica and Capriati and Sabatini and
Mary Pierce,
and
Davenport.
Lindsay Davenport and Conchita and Arantxa and Jana and I mean so on. And then Venus and Serena were still that generation, and Hingis, and it's just, you keep going and thinking, oh my God, I managed to be in top 5 in this amazing era of women's tennis, and yeah.
And win a Grand Slam.
And
Top
win a-
5 and
yeah.
win a Grand Slam.
Yes.
What was it? Why was it such a special era of women's tennis, do you think?
I think probably like in life, you have some eras which are special in different things, and I think this was one of the eras for amazing women's names, and I think there were so many superstars, and people knew each player by their first name, which was incredible. So I think it was more than just a game of tennis. I think it was the lifestyle.
Yeah. Okay, we fast forward. What year is this?
Oh my God.
It's 2 years later. It's 1998. And you're playing your country
Yeah,
woman.
that was a tough match for me, of course, being the favorite and playing Mirjana, who was a up-and-comer, very promising young star already at the time. So I kind of couldn't lose that match. So it was really one of the more difficult matches for me, but I managed to win at the end.
Did you know Mirjana Lucic as she was coming up? Because I think here she's only, what, 15?
Yeah, she must have been 15. Yeah, I knew her because she was already up-and-coming player and very, they were talking a lot about her in our country. So yes, and we already had some Fed Cup matches together it's funny to see how close she stands on my second serve.
Yeah, she was
Woo!
right up on
and
it.
I had okay serve, so yeah. Oh my God, so many nice memories.
Okay, and also, Iva, this is when you were rocking the shorter hair.
I know,
Love
huh?
it.
I had so many different hairstyles. Oh my God.
How did after, because this is 98, how
Uh-huh.
did your life change after you won the French Open in 97?
It changed a lot. I think coming from a small country, I think I felt a lot of pressure at the time that I really had to do great. And I think you become, from underdog, you become somebody that everyone wants to beat. And it's so easy to lose that focus from tennis, doing so many other things on the side. And I think that's where there is only few champions who can handle all that pressure, you know, and I think names like Novak and Roger and Serena, and, you know, I think they're from another planet because it's not easy to keep all that pressure and still, you know, be so focused on a tennis court. So I think I had a great career. I could have done more possible. I think I had a few more opportunities, but I have to be quite satisfied
Yeah, I think
with the
you should be.
tournaments I won and with my career. Unfortunately, it was stopped sooner than I wanted it
Yeah.
with my shoulder injury and having a surgery and never really recovering. That was quite depressing, but life went on. I had a beautiful daughter soon after, and you know, happy to be where I am right now, still involved in tennis. I love the game. I love to be part of the sport that gave me so much,
Yeah.
and I met so many incredible people. So yeah, hopefully, you know, I can give even more in the future.
That was beautifully said, by the way, and we're thankful
Thank you.
for your contributions. We're thankful you're here. Let's fast forward into the future here. This is 2017. It's still Mariana Lucic.
Unbelievable.
What do you remember of this run? Because she makes it all the way to the semis and plays Serena.
Incredible. I mean, I think she had incredible comeback. Yeah, it was a pity that she also kind of stopped at the young age. There was a lots of things happening with the family and off the court issues, but such a talent, such an amazing person, and this was an incredible run. I don't know how old was she and
She
how
was
old.
34 this
Yeah,
year. Yeah.
I mean, incredible. So it was great to see her back and enjoying tennis and playing so well. And I know she has a kid now. She's happily married, and she deserves all the happiness she got.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so we mentioned the Williams sisters. Do you remember the iconic beads?
Of course. Of course I remember the iconic beats, and I did play, I think it was quarterfinals at Indian Wells. And I was
Against Venus.
Venus, 7-6 in a third. I should have won that match. There were no Hawkeye. And I was already like, yes. And I thought the ball that Venus hit was long, but
No way.
they didn't call it. So I ended up losing that match. But
Your
that was
memory
the,
is crazy. Like,
yeah,
you
that was
remember
the
these
beads
things.
days, and I know there were some beads on the court, you know, so there was a lot of discussion about the beads, but actually it looks cool.
It was also, as you mentioned earlier, the era of women's tennis. It was shifting to the Williams sisters. This is 1998,
Yeah,
their
and
first
they,
meeting.
yeah, and they still, I mean, we still had many matches with Venus and Serena. It's incredible. Venus is, I think, only 2-3 years younger than me and just retired like just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible what they've done for women's sport and the careers they had. It's just unbelievable.
Okay, so Croatia, your tiny nation, you've produced some great champions. This is Marin Cilic in the 2018 final against Roger.
Yeah. Yeah, incredible. Such a small country with so many amazing sports people, not only tennis, but in general, basketball, soccer, skiing. I mean, you name it, we're there. And yeah, I was lucky enough to spend lots of my years with Goran, who became one of my closest friends. Marin is a few years younger, but of course, we're all very close. But yeah, this was incredible, and Marin winning the US Open as well, and playing in the finals against Roger here. Some great results for Croatia.
Yeah. What is it about the Croatian culture that produces, like
I don't
you
know.
say,
Is it the food
stars
or just
across
the? I don't know.
spirit?
I don't know. The spirit, the fighting spirit, the talent. I guess I don't know where it comes from, but it's there. So yeah, it's just incredible when you think it's a 4 million people country and.
Is that what it is? 4 million?
Yeah, 4
Wow.
million. Yeah, and then here is Donna, my almost second daughter. I've been with Donna through lots of things in life since she was a kid. And I really think of her like a family. And when she's playing, it's really emotional for me and following her and going through her life, you know. So she makes her country very proud, winning the silver at the Olympics and, you know, having semifinals at the Wimbledon last year. And she's such an incredible person. That smile, it's like a $100 million smile.
Do you think I think she's 28. Do you think that there's still maybe, it feels like she's having a little career renaissance?
Yeah, I think she still has a good year or two in her, maybe longer, but I think for sure the next 2 years can be her really, really good years. I think she matured, she's enjoying herself, she's playing great tennis. We can see this was amazing point.
Moving well.
Yeah, moving well. So it's great to see her happy. She's injury free. So, you know, let's wish that, you know, this and next year will be good years for her. And who knows, maybe many more, but step at a time.
Well, grab your popcorn.
Yes.
And Iva Majoli, thanks for
having me.
That was
My
a
favorite place, cinema.
pretty good cinema, right?
Amazing.
We saw some oldies, we saw some
Perfect.
newbies.
Now it's time for the movie, huh?
Okay,
What do we
let's go.
see?
Yeah.
Let's see something cool.
Action.
Pretty Woman
Pretty
from my
Woman.
era.
That sounds good. Let's go.
Okay. Cheers.